of the most anticipated games of the Plants vs. Zombies franchise. A game that almost everyone in the community saw as one of PopCap's greatest achievements. Well, that is before the game even released. So, when you look at this game, tell me what you see. I see wasted prowess. And that's what this video is going to be discussing today. Why did this game that everyone thought was going to be good was actually so bad that fans of the game actually go back to Garden Warfare 2? That's what today's video is. Why is Garden Warfare 2 better than Battle for Neighborville? First thing to say, I do enjoy playing both games. I just want to say why I think Garden Warfare 2 is better than Battle for Neighborville. Really about the bathrooms? Yeah, of course I am. Let's start at the beginning. Back when Garden Warfare 2 was announced, it left the PvZ community ecstatic, which is what PopCap wanted. And I did not. I pressed the wrong button, didn't I? To keep this fire going, PopCap made more trailers, some of which were character trailers, some of the map trailers, etc. You know what they did. But after the release, there still wasn't a shortage of content. This game also gave us plenty of events like Feastivus, Lawn of Doom. It even spawned a new game, an entirely new game, PvZ Heroes. Plants vs. Zombies Heroes was a new experience. Playing with new and familiar characters with different movesets, and with its card game style, it could give you for more strategic gameplay than the other games could offer. Plants vs. Zombies. Never mind. Kind of like how Garden Warfare 1 and 2 did, but both of those games made it feel like something new. Something new and exciting. And Battle for Neighborville just didn't. It felt rushed. Let's look at their marketing material for both games. Garden Warfare 2 had a whopping 12 trailers that showed something new and exciting within a short video. Now let's move on to Battle for Neighborville. That's it. Only 2 trailers were made. That is less than any other Plants vs. Zombies game out there. Heroes had more, and Hero was a very and it was definitely and nobody really knew about Heroes and what that thing was gonna do when it was released. But yet it still had more marketing material than Battle for Neighborville. And why am I shooting at a zombie? I am dumb. But Battle for Neighborville was a very anticipated game. After the trailer was released, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. When the trailer was When the trailer was released, when character art and coding of the game were leaked. I'm wrong again. I meant to say that not when it was released, but when art and script for the characters was leaked to subreddits, and YouTubers started making videos on it. Yeah, it wasn't released. We got like one video actually released, and that was one of the trailers. Garden Warfare. Wait. Garden Warfare 2 did not have this problem. Garden Warfare 2 was just showed more love and care. We just showed more. It just showed more love and care even after its first year. Garden Warfare 2 offered a new challenge with the release of the Mystery Portal, but it also played an important role in Trials of the Nomis. Which was the biggest content update in Plants vs. Zombies history. The second is the Neon Mixtape Tour in Plants vs. Zombies 2, but that is for another video. Now I want to compare all that I told you. Let me just lay waste to this group of plants real quick. Now I want you to compare all that I told you about Battle for Neighborville. About Battle for Neighborville and the other games. I'm about to give you a second. Yeah, I know it seems pretty pathetic compared to the other, to Garden Warfare 2 right now. Now, as you know, I paid for the Founders Edition of Battle for Neighborville. Battle for Neighborville. It seems there was no pre-order for this game, so the other edition they had was not an edition; it was just a content upgrade. That you would have to pay another $10 for the upgrade, which is trash because if you won't get much with the Founders Edition, which is technically pre-ordering, so you only get 7 things that really don't matter unless all you care about is flexing. Now on with the biggest disappointment that I think that Battle for Neighborville gave to the entire Garden Warfare community. Variants. As you probably already know if you've played Battle for Neighborville, that Battle for Neighborville ditched the entire idea of variants in favor of upgrades. Which, if we're being honest, I just think is which was just a lazy way of EA acting. It was just entirely EA's way of saying that we're not gonna actually put any work into this game. And I mean, no one was really rushing them. We just were speculating what the new game was gonna be. We really didn't want them to make another game if they weren't ready. Jesus Christ, and when the Battle for Neighborville trailer actually released, me and almost the entire Garden Warfare community were speculating what the variants were gonna be, and we were disappointed that we didn't get any. They even had the basics for a cold Snapdragon or ice Snapdragon or whatever they could have called it in Battle for Neighborville. But they honestly chose not to, because in Plants vs. Zombies 2 and Heroes they have the cold Snapdragon, which is already a variant on its own that they could just easily reuse in Battle for Neighborville. But all in all, it was just not really as good as that Garden Warfare 2 was. Alright, I'm jumbling up my words. Battle for Neighborville was not as good as Garden Warfare 2 was. If you can look back, I have fond memories of looking back and watching trailers with my friends just for the fun of it. And I can't do that with Battle for Neighborville just because there wasn't that much that they tried to give out for this game. They purely relied on nostalgia, just because they wanted more people to look at this game and say, hey, it's a new game, let me try buying this. And to be honest, no one really wanted Battle for Neighborville. We wanted a sequel to Garden Warfare 2 to give us what we wanted. And we just simply didn't get that. They didn't listen. And I mean, it's just kind of sad that the majority of the community would rather go for the game that was released in 2016 than the game released in 2019. And it's not really any of our faults. It's just theirs that they didn't try to help any of us for what we wanted to see in a sequel to one of the biggest games that they've ever released. And I think that's all I have to say. My next video will be on how Plants vs. Zombies 1 was a perfect trailblazer for the series. And that's it.